5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, now, we call this the act of mating.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Radio.
Motherfucker, I'm awesome.
Alright.
Sup, internet?
Yay, we're back. And stop stealing my goddamn line. It's the second time you've done that. Do it again. I'm going to have to sue you for not trademark infringement.
Okay.
Or not copyright infringement.
Oh, speaking of that, that topic, Jocelyn, the person that was helping me with the whole copyright, like the document and stuff.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's uncle is an indie artist like me,
right?
And he wants to help. So
that's nice.
Yeah, he literally gave her like 5 full notebooks of like notes. That's like, oh my god.
Is his handwriting any good?
This is her handwriting, but
oh,
I Facebook messaged him to see if we can meet in person, like so I can ask questions and stuff. But I thought that was pretty cool.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So this episode is called "What's New with ATR and HBK," and the answer: not much.
No,
not a whole lot.
No, I mean, you're going to Oswego
tomorrow.
Yep.
After class. Yep.
So that's the reason why we're having the show now.
Yeah. I don't know why on Instagram you said that this would be at 3 o'clock. I was like, where the fuck did he get 3 from?
I remembered wrong.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I didn't want to comment on Instagram in case you were gonna do a show by yourself. So I just texted you and I was like, are you sure 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Because I texted Steph and she's not gonna be able to come over until later. So.
Oh well. But no, this morning sucked.
Yeah, and the past 2 weeks for me have sucked. Academically speaking. And I know what you're probably thinking. Well, what about not academically? Well, I haven't had time for that yet. Still waiting on how my life has been outside of school, but I might as well have never left for like the past 2 weeks. Well, no, that's wrong. The last week I was working all goddamn week.
Yeah.
Thanks to, Jesus coming back to life. And this week, my math teacher is throwing the book at us, quite literally. It's not fun. I'm doing business calculus, and we just got to double derivatives. And if you don't know what that is, look it up, because I'm not sure that I know what it is either. Yeah, it's the derivative of an equation.
When he was explaining this to me, my brain felt like it melted.
Yeah, my teacher was going over this. I just started writing stuff down, and I don't even remember what I wrote, because she was going so fast that I just had to copy it, and I'll look it over later.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell you what I did in class today, because it went so fast. I don't even know. Freaking 2-hour class. I looked up at the clock maybe twice. Once at the beginning and once at the end. It was so rough.
I feel bad for you.
So, I'm a little shot, so if I don't function properly during this episode, I apologize in advance.
Well, I mean...
So that's what's new with me.
Well, new with you? Well, I got back into weightlifting again.
Woo!
So, I was in the gym with...
Gonna look like Arnold!
No. Nuh-uh.
Pick things up and put them down? I wonder if Arnold Schwarzenegger does an impression of the pick things up and put them down guy.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be pretty funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Finally, Arnold Schwarzenegger gets to do an impression of somebody else's voice. Instead of everyone doing his voice.
Yeah. That'd be That would be really
If
helpful.
anybody knows Arnold Schwarzenegger, you should call him up, ask him to do that if he hasn't already.
We could probably
YouTube it.
yeah.
It'd be so great if he did.
That would be amazing. So, I have a question.
I probably have an answer.
When are we getting the shirts?
You know, actually, hold on. That reminds me. I ordered the shirts the day after we did the drawing. Yeah, the day after. And I called up. I was having problems entering in the $89 coupon thing that we got. So I called up Custom Ink. And, you know, I was expecting them to, like, you know, show me where to put the code in.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, the guy goes through the entire ordering process with me. Like, asks me, like, you know, my name, my information, and all that stuff. And fills it out for me. And then before he ends the call, he goes, all right, so you should have your T-shirts by, you know, and I forget what the day was. I can look it up. But he's like, you should have your T-shirts by then. And is there anything else I can help you with? And I'm like, no. You just ordered the T-shirts for, that was, I mean, thanks. I was so amazed, because, like, most times customer service are just like, it's right there, you fucking moron.
Yeah.
And, you know, this guy, he was like, oh, okay, well, if I could just have your information, well, and you're done. And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
All right. Cool. The guy's name is actually Ryan.
Of course it was.
Yeah. So, thanks to Ryan from Custom Ink. Yeah. It was so weird because he talked to me as if it was like an actual business, like Real Talk was a business. And, you know, we always joke around and like, it's a radio show, whatever. And yeah, but he was like, so what is real? He was just asking me while he was filling out the paperwork. He goes, what is Real Talk exactly? Is it like an online radio show or a podcast? I'm like, yeah, basically, you know, me and my friend started an online radio show. He goes, oh, okay, well, what do you and, this is what got me, he goes, what do you and your associate talk about? I was like, what? He goes, well, what do you guys talk about on the show? I'm like, oh, well, you know, it's whatever comes to mind, really, sports, music, whatever. He's like, oh, so like popular topics and, you know, with your little twist on them. I'm like, yeah, pretty much that's it. And I was just like, associate? It's me and my friend in my basement on a radio show that maybe like 15 people listen to. But he made it sound so official. He kept using like business lingo, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, well, if you or Real Talk ever need any help from me again, you could just let me know. My name's... I was like, fuck yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
Like, I've felt like I needed a tie and I needed to like tighten it because I was like, oh shit.
Like you felt
I was like
being professional.
Right, yeah. I was like, that is, and then, you know, I realized that it's me and you in my basement again. So, but it was great. So
I'm glad that
special
you had
thanks
that.
to Custom Ink.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
So to answer your question, I know that was a really long-winded answer that didn't
Really?
answer anything.
Yeah.
But I will get the email out right now. Custom Ink. That's not the right one. Okay, shipping confirmation. Your order has shipped today. I can actually track it right now. See if we can do that. Should be arriving. Okay. Or don't answer me. All right. Well, I believe Friday.
This Friday?
I believe so.
Huh.
Could be wrong, but I believe this Friday we should have it. So technically, by next week when I get back,
Yep.
we'll open them up,
and
check them out, make sure they're all good. They did send me a proof. They do look pretty good, and I was very glad that they put the sponsored by thing on the sleeve, because when I was reading the description for the pair up thing, it didn't specify where they were gonna put sponsored by thing. I mean, I figured it would be on the sleeve.
It could also be like down here.
They said that they would incorporate it with the design, so I thought that it was going to be like right on the front, and so I was kind of worried, like, oh, I hope they don't put that there. But they sent it to me, and they do look pretty good. I can get the, they look like exactly like,
like the shirt that we made.
Yeah, just with custom ink on the sleeve.
All right.
So it's there's that.
All right.
There's a back and a sleeve.
Oh, so it's not bad.
It's just the little custom ink octopus on the sleeve.
But that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we have like pretty much our official T-shirt. So it's like that's a huge thing for us just in general.
They are white, so those of you who are getting them, specifically Matt, you could. If you don't want to wear a white T-shirt, you can friggin' draw all over it. I don't care. Me and Ryan will sign it.
Yep, we're gonna sign it, and
but other than that, seriously, do whatever you want with.
Yeah.
But it is white, simply for price.
Yeah.
But if we do decide to save up our money, like responsible people should, instead of just winging it. But that's what we're known for, so whatever.
Oh, yes.
So next time, if we do it right, we will do it right.
Yep.
And get, everyone's different color, and, we'll have the actual Real Talk logo on there, and it'll be a crap ton more expensive. Wait, that's not even proper grammar. It'll be way more expensive, but, we'll have money saved up. So that's even if we're going to do it again, but I don't see any need to unless,
Unless if we get like our own domain.
Yeah, well,
But that would be
like,
that'll take that'll take some time.
Yeah.
But no, the shirts look good.
Yep.
I can't wait until they come because that's like I said, it's exciting because now we have our own like official T-shirt. So it's like we basically branded ourselves almost.
Quite literally, yeah. Yep.
But I do have a topic. Oh. Whoever loves Tech 9, you're going to love the new album that he's coming out with called Special Effects, coming out May 4th. There was rumors that Eminem was supposed to be on Tech 9's album 6s and 7s on Worldwide Chopper's track. But due to the fact that Eminem and Tech 9 could not collaborate at the same time, that song was trashed for Eminem, and so Eminem actually has time now. So on the new album, on Special Effects, they're gonna have a Worldwide Choppers song 2 with Eminem on it. So,
like the prequel /sequel / this is what it was supposed to be originally, but we kind of fucked up.
Well, it's in quotes. It says Worldwide Choppers, like in quotes. Right. There's another name for it, which I'm searching right now, but it has Eminem, Tech 9, and
so is it kind of like the thing that Eminem and Rihanna did with the part 2, where it was literally like the same beat, just different words? And
it's the style. It's not the beat is. I heard that the beat is different.
So it's not literally like a continuation of the song.
No.
Okay, but I don't know why that came to my mind, but I actually did like that. What is it? Eminem and Rihanna did that continuation.
Yeah, I like that.
And because normally when you hear like part 2 of a song, it's actually
trash.
Completely freaking well, not even that. It's just completely different than the part 1. So I never really got that. I mean, of course, we all blindly accept it and we're just like, yeah, it's a great song, whatever. But the 2 songs generally have nothing to do with each other rhythm-wise, let alone lyric-wise. Mm-hmm. But that one was literally a continuation. Like, you could play them together and they would sound like one long-ass song. And I might be wrong, but I do think they actually gave it a completely different title, which I think is cool, too. Instead of just saying it, part 2.
Yeah.
Whatever that song was called.
Actually, the song, it's number 15 on the track list for Special Effects. It's called Speed 'Em. In quotes,
Speedum? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Oh, like freedom, but SPEEDOM.
Like you know how when Eminem did the fast that fast rap in the third verse? Pretty much that's what's gonna happen. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I pre-ordered the album.
WWC2.
I pre-ordered the album, so once I get the album, I will let everybody know if you guys should get it or just buy certain songs or whatnot.
I like some of these names. The song "Dying Flying."
Yeah, well,
it's funny. Bass backwards. What? Oh, ass backward. Wow. Nice job, Tech 9. You got me. That was good. Psycho Bitch 3. Or Psycho Bitch the 3rd, whatever you want to.
But also on that track, it's Eminem and Chris Calico.
Chris Calico?
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard of him before.
Also, E40 is going to be on it. Lil Wayne.
Is that a person?
Yeah.
E40?
Yeah. 2 Chainz and B.O.B.
I'm an electronic 40 ounce. Means I'm on the computer and I'm drunk as shit.
T.I. is gonna be on it. There's a lot of artists like Ryan Bradley. They did a song called "Over It." I love that song.
I feel like I probably heard it.
I'll play it later. But some of these artists I'm actually looking forward to listening to. So I actually heard Dying Flying because I actually got that. Like it was a single on iTunes.
Right.
So, and the song's not bad. I mean, a lot of the stuff is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, is really good. Hood Goes Crazy with 2 Chainz and B.O.B. That song is actually pretty good.
2 Chainz.
But I'm looking forward to this album. So, but yeah, that's my major news in music. So,
I do believe that Tom DeLonge is done releasing singles. He released 2 for his new album To the Stars, and I don't think he's gonna release any more singles. But so yeah. His album comes out late April, so later this month.
Well,
So,
you listen to it and let people know what they think.
I'll probably put it up on here, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably just gotta get off of YouTube. Not even gonna lie. I haven't paid for music in a long ass time.
Oh. Well.
I think the last music that I actually bought was Blink 182's Neighborhoods album. So that was junior year of high school, maybe late sophomore, junior year, something like that. So long ass time.
Well, because I'm an indie artist, so I for me, in respect, I buy people's music because I want to give them credit for the work that they've done.
Well, I just haven't. There hasn't been. I might buy a Tom DeLonge's album. I mean, I don't know. Depends. But I honestly haven't found any albums worth buying, and the ones that were worth buying were released onto YouTube the same day that they were released in stores. So I'm like, why would I pay for this?
Well, true.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Nothing's been released that's been like, holy shit, I gotta go buy this. You know. And when it's come even close, I've just been like, oh look, YouTube.
But do you even remember when that one album that dropped or came out was so exciting to get that you had to buy it?
Yeah, it was Blink 182's Neighborhoods album.
Well, besides that one.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna sound pretty lame, but that was the first album that I bought when it came out. Because music prior to that, I had either gotten off of, what is it, lastfm.com, or it had been music that had been, released already. So that was the only album that I followed before it came out, because, liking Blink-182, their stuff had already come out by the time I even, realized that I liked them. And, I listened to CDs that my parents would give me and stuff like that. So, that was pretty much the only album that I've really ever bought when it came out. I bought other albums, but not many. So, that was pretty much it.
For me, I think the album for me, it's a Linkin Park album. I think it was when Metrodome came out. Because it like right now, because I can see it myself now because of the type of music that I'm making. Right. Besides all the trying to get into like that hardcore rock stuff, I still have that some sort of like punk and alternative rock.
Right. And
when Metrodome came out, I was stoked to, like, I wanted it so bad, and like I didn't regret buying it at all. Like, I loved all the music on there. But this is just coming from me because I am a huge Linkin Park fan. Like, as for you, you're a big Blink-182 fan. Mm-hmm. Because some of the music came out before, like that album before then. It was okay, but if I think about it now, Linkin Park really died down on their like exciting music. Hunting Parties is okay. Like, I like 3 tracks from there.
Right.
Well, 3 to 4, but I like when they were like back when they did like their younger stuff, like especially like with the more punk stuff. Yeah, did. Like what was it? Collision Course with Jay-Z. That was awesome because you got to you mixed and mashed.
I'm thinking of a different band. I'm sorry, when they did the more like punk rap type stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking of Rise Against.
Oh, I love Rise Against. It's another band that I like.
Yeah, and I like Rise Against up until a certain point. Mm-hmm. Like, I love their old stuff. Like, I'm talking like the stuff that was in Tony Hawk Underground. Mm-hmm. That Jesus, when was that? Like 2004? Yeah. So basically from there back, or around that, when they still had that style, their new stuff, I just,
because everybody's going to electronic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all starting to sound the same to me. Maybe it's just, me maturing. I don't know. But when I listen to their older stuff, I'm just like, I really like this band. And then I listen to their new stuff, and I'm just like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm on the fence about like bands like Linkin Park, and their songs are catchy to the point where it's annoying. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't make them good. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with them.
Well, like you said, you like you like Rise Against older stuff. Well, for me, because I didn't really get into them until the album where Help Was On The Way came out.
Right.
And then from there, I started liking them even more.
That was like last year or 2 years ago. Something like that.
3. It's 3 to 4. 3 to 4 years ago.
It's a pretty recent song.
They came out with at least 2 to 3 albums beyond that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm just saying it's a relatively new song.
But no, like, I like Rise Against newer stuff, but for Linkin Park, because I have listened to them pretty much when they started.
Right.
I'm so used to their punk when they were like more punk rock, not alternative dance, electronic.
Whatever the fuck they are.
Guilty All the Same. The song Guilty All the Same is actually pretty good. I mean, because they go back to rock. They go back to the alternative part.
Right.
But, I mean, some of their other songs from that album, I don't agree with. Because I could tell that they use a lot of electronic, like, composing and stuff. And, like, because I'm doing a lot of electronic composing because...
Well, you're doing primarily electronic composing.
Well, yes, but, like, that's the only thing I can do at the moment.
Well, yeah. I mean, because not only do you have to have those instruments, you have to actually be able to play them.
Exactly. And I can play drums, and I can kind of play...
If you want to get technical about it, anyone who can move their arm up and down can play drums. Not well, they can.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Now, we all know that when you say play drums, you mean like, play drums semi-decently well, or whatever, if that's even a word, I don't know. But, yeah, so, I know what you're talking about, but, I mean, because I used to play drums too. So.
Why did you stop?
Because, the kid... I did it at my school, and it being a small Catholic school, there weren't very many people, and the two most annoying and obnoxious, to this day, people that I have ever met in my life were on either side of me playing drums. Right? So, I went through maybe one school year-ish of that, and I was like, Mom, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, I love playing the drums. At the time, for my age, wasn't that bad. But I was going insane. It's like being put in whatever your favorite activity is, if you have to do it with someone you cannot stand to breathe the same air as, you will automatically hate that activity. So I was just like, I like doing drums, I want to keep doing drums, but if it means sticking with these two dumb fucks, I'm going to kill myself. So I was like, Mom, I gotta stop. And I just never had the opportunity to get back into it, So that's when I picked up guitar, because I was like, hey, there's a class in high school offered that. Screw it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So do you want to make another part to this episode? Just... Because there's that 15-minute break in between. I'm just wondering, do you have to be anywhere? Or...
Nah, but I do want to go home because I've been up since 5:30.
Why?
Driving up here. I had to drive up here because me and Sam were supposed to work out at 8.
Oh, okay. I mean, you have to get up that early. And how long does it take you to get ready?
It doesn't take me a while because I left around 6:15. But keep in mind, I had to like literally stay in his driveway for at least 30 minutes.
Right, yeah.
Hello? Wake up. Dude. Motherfucker.
Yeah, my friend did that once. He's the type of person that, like, gets up really early just because, you remember PJ?
Yep.
He's a slight overachiever, but really, really smart kid. Anyway, he texted me, he asked me if I wanted to go running with him last summer. This is when there was no school or everything. So, he's like, you want to go at, he said, 6 o'clock or something. I'm like, how about no? Can you do, I thought of a number. Originally I was thinking 10, but he's probably going to say no to that. So I was like, how about 9? Alright. So he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, I can do that. The fucking kid shows up at 7:30. I'm dead asleep, right? I wake up to ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I go downstairs, I open the door, and I go, PJ, what the fuck are you doing here? What time is it? He goes, 7:30, want to go running? He's already dressed, he's all good to go. I'm like, dude, I don't even have socks on. I was like, he's like, well, hurry up. I'm like, god damn, give me 15 minutes. So, of course, I didn't even eat breakfast. I just fucking got ready, and I was like, wow, thanks, BJ. Yeah, it was an interesting day. So, that actually filled up a whole fucking episode.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Well,
Originally, at the beginning, I did have something to talk about, but I can't even fucking remember now. I don't know. Probably wasn't that important. No, the cure to all diseases.
well,
We're over time. Whatever.
yeah. Well, I will be doing a show on Friday. You're gonna be Oswego.
Yeah, did I do a playlist?
No,
of the
you
week
did
for
not.
This week?
No, you did not.
No, it's because I'm not listening to any new music, but I'll throw something together. Put it up.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. I'll see you Friday.
Bye.